So, Aristotle, a name most people are familiar with, mostly known as a scholar of Plato and ancient philosopher, a real wise guy. But what most don't know about is his childhood, mostly because there isn't much of a record of it. What we do know is that he was born in 384 BCE in Macedonia. His father was the court physician to the Macedonian king, Amyntas II. His mother was Phaestus. The only other thing we know about them is that they died when Aristotle was 13. Ouch. His older sister's husband, Proxenus of Atarneus, became his legal guardian. Aristotle stuck with Proxenus until he was 18. It was then that Aristotle decided that he would get smart. So he left for Athens to learn at the best place that he could, Plato's Academy. He studied there for 20 years. 20 years! That is one heck of a master's program. He then got to the point where he didn't have much to learn from the place anymore. That and Plato left. So Aristotle struck out on his own to do his own studies, and boy did he make his own studies. While Aristotle was out learning just about everything, he met and married his wife Pythias. She was either the daughter or the niece of King Hermias of Atarneus. The details are sketchy. There was also a possibility that Pythias could have been adopted into the family, who knows. But what we do know is that Aristotle and Pythias had a daughter, who was also named Pythias. It was then around that time that Philip II of Macedon sent for Aristotle and said, "Hey, you're a pretty smart guy, why don't you come and teach my kid?" And that is how Aristotle got a job as Alexander the Great's tutor. While there, Aristotle also taught Ptolemy and Cassander, two more great future leaders. While he was doing all of this teaching, Aristotle thought to himself, I'm pretty good at this teaching thing. I should go and make my own school. And that he did in 335 BCE in Athens. While they were in Athens, Pythias died. Aristotle's wife, not his daughter. Difference there. After the death, Aristotle became involved with a woman named Hercules, who bore him a son. Aristotle named him Nicomachus, after his father. It was during this time that Aristotle made most of his greatest achievements, such as creating entire new sciences and fields of study. He invented descriptive biology, physics, and psychology, not to be confused with philosophy. He also founded formal logic. He made a type of logic. He also made major contributions to numerous other fields of study, including, but not limited to, logic, metaphysics, math, biology, botany, ethics, politics, agriculture, medicine, dance, and theater. Seriously, there was almost nothing he didn't know. The interesting thing about Aristotle's works is that they were actually not the traditional formal papers. They were all written as dialogues, lectures written down. He had about 200 pieces of this, all in the forms of notes and drafts. Even though Aristotle died peacefully in 322 BCE, his knowledge lived on to inspire others. His ideas influenced new ideas all through the Renaissance era. Even today, we use things he laid the groundwork for. Aristotle was one of the smartest people alive. That is why he will always be remembered.